Hi, I'm Nicole and welcome back to my channel. I was almost Florence. Today I am going to talk to you guys about the 20 things that I learned at 20. I turned 20 in March and it's about like halfway through the year now, so I think I will share with you the things that I learned after I turned 20. So yes, sorry about the lighting right now. I didn't want to film in the rest of my room because it's really messy, but let's get on with the video. 1. Breathe more, worry less. Everything will eventually pass. 2. Don't be afraid to eliminate toxic people from your life and do not apologize for it. 3. I will always be loved no matter what. 4. My room is a reflection of how I'm doing emotionally. When my room is a mess, it means that I'm facing some sort of like inner chaos that needs to be tamed a little bit. So clean your room, past and future Nicole. Clean your room. 5. It's okay to take a break. It doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. Life is really fast-paced and there's nothing wrong with taking a step back, breathing, and just doing what's best for yourself and taking care of yourself. 6, being vegan is amazing. Highly recommend. If you had asked me like 5 years ago, 3 years ago, I totally would have said going vegan, that's crazy. But I have learned so much about the world, the environment, the way that animal agriculture impacts society as a whole, and becoming vegan has been one of the greatest things that I think has ever happened to me personally, and I'm so fortunate that I'm able to do it as well. I'll probably do a video about why I decided to become vegan, but yeah, let me know if you'd want to see that. Comment down below and let me know. 7, stay strong. Buying ethical brands and taking time to research items is worth it. I recently started my minimalism journey like completely seriously, very much hunkering down on it. But sometime, like especially the past like 2 weeks or so, I've really given in to my like old tendencies where I was like addicted to shopping, and trying to curb any like anxiety or negative feelings I had with shopping for things. It's just taking time and really analyzing whether or not this is something I need or something I want, and if this is like crucial to my existence right now or if it's going to have like a payoff in the long run. So like recently I purchased a few things for like zero waste type of stuff, and that I consider to be worth it because in the long run it's preventing me from creating a lot of plastic waste, as well as like just unnecessary trash as a whole. So being mindful about those things, or like buying food when I could be cooking, for example, is one of the ways that I'm trying to be more mindful about when I purchase. But on that note, good food is always a good idea. I can make perfectly good food at home. There's no reason for me to feel the need to go out and buy stuff. It's like totally fine to treat myself every once in a while, but I can make good food on my own. I don't need to go to a store to buy it. I can do it on my own. 9, save your money and track your progress. I have been meaning to track my purchasing progress for the past few months, and now in July, I'm finally getting around to it, and I actually think that it is working, and I plan at the end of this month, I plan on setting goals for myself so that I know what I will be purchasing. I'm planning on setting goals for myself for like the next month in August with like a plan on how much I plan to spend, how much I plan on putting in savings. Yeah, so I'm excited for that and to see how that goes and that journey goes. 10, invest. Acorns is amazing. If you don't have an Acorns account, I will put my link below so that you can get $5 towards investing, and then I also get $5 from investing. It's like a win-win. Unfortunately, you do have to be a US citizen in order to use it, but for anyone who does live in the US, feel free to go ahead and use my link below. But it's a really easy way to get started on investing and seeing how the stock market works. One of the girls in my sorority did a presentation on it last semester, and it was absolutely amazing. And yeah, I'm really excited, so definitely recommend, worth looking into. 11, never be afraid of reaching out and asking for help. No one will think less of you or hate you. Before coming into college and having as many leadership positions as I have had, I definitely was afraid of asking for help when it came to classes, when it came to my extracurricular activities. And now that I am more comfortable, I'm not perfect at it obviously, but now that I am more comfortable at asking for help, I feel as though I've really grown as a person and gotten to know a lot of people and really been able to connect with a lot more people as well. Because when you ask for help, like, it's really vulnerable. Like, no matter what, like, asking for help is always going to put you in a vulnerable situation, but it's just a really good thing because you can grow so much more, and you're putting your trust in somebody and they see that and they're putting their trust back in you. 12, bullet journaling is amazing. Keep it up. I plan on making a bullet journaling like walkthrough of like my spreads and everything that I've created so far, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, bullet journaling is amazing. I feel so much more organized, so much more inspired in my daily life, and so much more productive. I'm also the type of person who always makes lists for like everything. So I have lists on my computer, but it's also nice to just like have them all written down. Yeah, so highly recommend. 13, cool it on the caffeine. Try to opt for tea instead. You'll feel less anxious. Something that I noticed, especially towards finals or even midterms, I start to drink a lot more caffeine because I want to be more productive. But at the same time, it really makes me anxious and it doesn't help me concentrate after a certain point. So being more mindful about that, and instead of always drinking something like coffee, for example, or something really highly caffeinated, I'm gonna try to opt for teas instead, like chai teas, or black teas, or even green tea. Green tea is really good. 14, meditation is crucial to my existence. Do it every day. I was doing so well at the beginning of the year, and I have been meditating for a really long time, and I really try to do it every day, but there are some times when I don't feel like it, and I can immediately see the difference in the way that I feel throughout the rest of my day. So I really need to get back into meditating every day because it's amazing. Highly recommend. And also because it just sets me in a good mood. It makes me feel more balanced throughout the day. So that's something that I definitely need to reincorporate and make more a part of my daily routine. 15, have random dance parties while you clean your room. It de-stresses while you declutter. So kind of going back to one of my first points about cleaning my room and making sure that it's nice and neat. It's not right now, so I'll probably be cleaning it up a little bit after this. But yeah, having random dance parties or dancing in general has always been something that has helped me like de-stress and focus. So while I clean my room, maybe listening to a podcast or even listening to one of my Spotify playlists just to get a little bit groove and make it a little bit more fun. And while I'm de-stressing, I'm also cleaning my room and making my space a lot more welcoming and inviting for myself as well as people who come over and spend time with me. 16, drink water every single day. Stay hydrated always. It is crazy. Same thing with meditation. If I don't drink a lot of water, my whole day is off. I just feel sluggish and slow, and you don't want to get dehydrated ever. It sucks. So highly recommend, definitely drink a lot of water, please. 17, kombucha is amazing. If you can't drink it, drink water with some apple cider vinegar. Your gut and skin will thank you. It's day 2 of me drinking apple cider vinegar, and I don't know if I can do it anymore. Kombucha is fine. I really like the Kavita ones. I think that's the brand. But apple cider vinegar is just really gross. It's really disgusting. And I don't know if I can do it anymore. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it anymore. Or at least because I looked online and I would do a shot of apple cider vinegar, but apparently that can also really mess up your system because it's very acidic, and a shot of that all at once and not diluted with water is not good for you. So I'm going to play around with it a little bit and see what amounts I can tolerate, or if it literally has to be like a splash in my water in the morning. Because yesterday I did it and I did feel more awake than I normally do, even without drinking coffee. So I can feel the benefits, but it just doesn't taste good at all. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys updated. 18, don't be afraid to try something new. So often, I'm always the person who gets like restless and in need of doing something new, but at the same time, I find so much safety and so much comfort in settling into a routine, and that's what I need in order to be productive usually. But especially when I feel myself about to get into a rut or not being as productive as I need to be, I need to try something new and get out of my comfort zone, because I also don't want to live my life doing things that that I like look back on and I say to myself, I really should have done that. I don't want to have any regrets in life. I don't so far, and I don't plan on having regrets. So that, yes. 19, good things come to those who work hard, and even when the good things don't come, don't give up. So often in life, or in my life at least, there have been a lot of obstacles that have held me back. And even though I've pushed through and been able to overcome a lot of it, there are still things that that are still holding me back. And I go to therapy for it. I talk to my friends about it, and I'm really open with them. And yeah, therapy is also amazing. Highly recommend that as well. Everyone should go to therapy. But I think that what I need to do often is take a step back and look at the bigger picture and look at what I'm doing now and whether or not that's going to get me to where I want to be in the future. So practicing more mindfulness techniques as well, which comes with meditation, but really paying attention to that and staying focused on my goals and showing myself that, or just like re-explaining to myself and just telling myself that the place that I'm at right now may not be the place that I want to be, but by doing what I'm doing now, I can get to that place. Don't stop falling in love with the world and being passionate about the work you do. So often, just like with number 19, good things come to those who work hard, I feel as though sometimes I get really bogged down with the details because I'm a very detail-oriented person, kind of a perfectionist. So it's really about listening to myself and staying in tune with myself, but also being vulnerable is a really big one for me. I don't want to stop being vulnerable and being open and honest with the people that I care about and the people that I love and the people that I meet along the way. And so I really want to continue to be passionate about like the work that I do as well as the people around me, and I don't want to lose sight of that ever. So yeah. So yeah, those are the 20 things that I have learned at 20. I kind of talked about it really fast, but if you want to see the list, definitely check out my blog in the description below. The blog post, it like has them all written down. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate it. I want to get to a point where I upload maybe weekly or at least regularly and have like a set amount of videos that I upload regularly. So stay tuned for those. There's a lot of things coming I'm really excited for. But yeah, thank you again so much. You can check out the description below for all of my like intranet info or like social media information as well. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe and comment below on what you thought about the things. But yeah.